Alright, so what's been going on, eh? I was going to do another video about the upgrade on the wheels and all that, but I think I'll skip it. Do another time. Having some overheating issues with this thing. Pretty much started out as, after about 20 minutes, the fans would go on, these two fans. I'm assuming maybe one fan, I'm not too sure which one. I think it was just the one fan was going on. And once they came on, they wouldn't turn off. So as soon as I got to where I wanted to go, the fans would keep going until I turned the car off. But the temp gauge was maybe just a smidge above normal. So I thought, okay, there's something going on here. So I went and got a new thermostat. Well, actually, no. I pulled the thermostat out to see what that looked like, and it wasn't functioning right. I think something was broken in it. There was no return on it, so I think it was jammed shut. So I thought, oh yeah, easy fix. So I went and got another thermostat. Got the wrong one. Don't get one of these. Well, actually, mine's a revision 2 or something. It's been revised, and this whole assembly, although mine's in bits, well, that's it. All that is one unit, and I didn't know this because I went to Burson's and they said, yeah, just chuck this in there. So I pulled it apart, and I thought, well, I can't change the thermostat because it's no good, so I'll just put it in without a thermostat. So I put in without a thermostat, and for some reason the car was even worse. Instead of sitting on just above normal, which is above half, or is it a quarter, whatever that first line, I could have got it right up to the red if I wanted to, if I kept on running the car. So I don't know what this thermostat, or me removing this thermostat created, but it just kept going up and up and up on the temp. I thought, alright, that's not right. So I'm going to have to get another thermostat. Went to get one of these, and these are like $70-some. And I thought, I don't know, pull the water out the first time to put the thermostat. I noticed a lot of metal shavings in the water. I don't know if it still has it. Well, water's gone. There's something going on with this anyway. So yeah, so there was metal shavings, so I sort of searched around, asked some mates about it, and they go, oh, I don't think your water pump's in good shape. So I thought, this is $70. Then I've got to get a water pump, which is over $200. I'm like, why don't I just get the whole water pump and this in one shot, which ended up being, I think it was $220 for a GMB, I think it is, water pump, which is what I had on there before. I fitted that up, and no difference. This thing was actually, I think I got some footage. This is weird. Radiator's cold, cap's cold, but it sounds like it's boiling water in there. But it was actually gurgling and bubbling, like the water inside was boiling. Like this hose was boiling as hell. That hose was pretty much cold, and that's why I thought, oh yeah, it's the water pump. It's not circulating the water. For some reason, I never thought it was the radiator because I never had any issues with it. But Again, I changed the water pump, still doing the same. The only thing it can be, I'm hoping, is this bloody radiator. So mate goes, pull the radiator out and just flush it out. It might be enough, and fair enough. This one here was like a chocolate milkshake in there. It was just so dark. And then when I tried to flush this out and shook it and did all sorts of things, all this brown shitty water was coming out of it. Alright, that should be enough. Put it back in, same thing. So I reckon it's something to do with the... Although I can clean as much as I want, I think all the bars will be full. Or maybe half of the bars. Before I bought this car, they tried to sell this car for about 6 months or so, and it was sitting for a long time. So I don't think that helped. And I did say I was going to flush the system when I bought it, but I never got around to doing that. I think the damage was done already, but yeah, I should have flushed it. Might have gotten away with all these issues, maybe not. So hopefully I'll do this. I've just got a new radiator, brand new GM radiator, full V8, auto. Let's hope that this fixes the problem. So yeah, it's quite easy to change out the radiator, really. Just got to take this off, which is a clamp there, unplug there, unplug there if you want. It's just push pull sort of thing. Obviously I'll take the hose, makes it easier. Take the hose off there, take the hose off there. There's two steel fittings, metal fittings here for the auto lines, one there, one down the bottom. Probably one of the hardest things is to undo this bloody plug for the fans. The fans are just pretty much, you pull the tabs down and this just comes up. This just comes right up. I did break the tabs because I was in a rush yesterday. I was trying to get it done before, because this is now Monday morning. I was trying to do it yesterday afternoon on Sunday so I could go to work today. In doing so, I sort of rushed it and I broke a tab there. So you've got to be careful when you rip this out. You've got to pull this up, push it aside, and when you pull the radiator out, try not to break the plastic, the little plastic tabs that are hanging out of the radiator. Alright, let's get into it, eh?